OnTrack is a mobile exercise game built around the gameplay of an obstacle course platformer. There's two sides to the game, a level side and a building side. In the level side, the player is tasked with getting through an obstacle course with their character as quickly as possible. To do this, they have to physically jog in place to get their character to move, and physically jump to get their character to jump over obstacles. We're tracking this player input with accelerometer data from the mobile device that the player will be holding in front of them. Once a player completes a level, they're given different components from that level that they can then use in the level building section. In the level building section, players are tasked with creating their own unique track that other players will be able to come in and play and try and beat their time on, and they can challenge their friends to beat their time on it. And they build these tracks out of the components that they collect from playing the actual levels of the game. For monetization, we're going for a free-to-play with microtransactions business model. There's 4 things we plan to market. In the building side, there's 2 things we can do. First of all, since players are already going through the levels and unlocking components of the track, we can take those components and package them up into things that players can then buy. In the building section, we can also help players decorate their levels however they want by reskinning the track components into something unique and cool that they could then show off to their peers when people play their level. We can sell unique character skins, which would give players a better connection to that character model. And secondly, for characters, we can sell emotes, which are the celebratory animations that the character does when they reach the end of a level. OnTrack is a little bit different than a lot of exercise games out there, so instead of tracking all of this data, how many steps you took, stuff like that, we're more interested in trying to get the player to get up and actually start moving and get a little bit active. To achieve this, we have to make sure that we are creating a really fun experience. To help us achieve this fun experience, we have partnered with a local high school, and we have been running bi-weekly playtests with 9th graders through 12th graders. And when we do this, we're looking at a lot of user experience stuff. How do they interact with the game? What do they find fun? What is frustrating for them? But we're also trying to make sure that in our expected play session of 5 to 10 minutes, people are actually getting active enough to start breathing heavily. The play pattern we're hoping to achieve with this game is a 5 to 10 minute play session where the player returns to the game and sees a list of all the people who have beaten their level and the times they beat it in. We expect that this will make the player motivated to go and play those people's levels, replay their own level to try and beat the other players' times on it, and edit their level to make it harder for players to beat again. A lot of our player motivation is found in this social aspect of the game, which we believe is inherent in exercise patterns that people typically enjoy. Everyone wants to get a gym buddy to go to the gym because it'll make them exercise more often. Well, if you have that built into a game, it should make you come back to the game more often as well.